After almost 6 months of Wuthering Waves being out, the very first 5-star pistol character has released. We are going to be pulling for Carlotta, or Carlotta, I think is how you pronounce it, her weapon, and then as many copies of her as possible. Because realistically, it's going to be quite a while before we get another pistol character. So we're just going all in. Also, this banner is so beautiful. We have Chisha and Mortifi on the banner, which is both very good. So without further ado, let's jump into this. First 10 pull should be a 5-star. We are not guaranteed though. Okay, it's probably the next 10 pull then. But we are not guaranteed, I don't think, because I reckon I would have known if I'd gotten a 5-star. So we're gonna need a little bit of luck for the first Carlotta. Mortifi, perfect. After that, we are still gonna need more luck so we can get multiple copies of Carlotta. So this now brings us to something pity. It's still a 4-star, so we mustn't have been that close to 5-star pity. So this should be 5-star pity then? There we go. 5-star. Can we see a Carlotta? There. Oh, okay. Carlotta, please. Ah. Well, we definitely weren't guaranteed. And now we end up with the Wuthering Waves equivalent of Chi-Chi. Hey, Chisha, I'll take it. So we go again. We got enough pulls for this, so I'm not too worried. But would it be nice to get a little bit lucky, because then we could have gotten more copies of her. But then again, I'm not too fussed with the amount of copies I get, because she's going to be the only 5-star pistol character for quite a while, I imagine. So we can get more resonance chains on her reruns. I just realized that first pull must have been really unlucky, because I'm pretty sure we were at like 65 or 50 pity, which means that was pretty close to hard pity, and we lost the 50-50. So that's a great start to the video. This is now 40-something pity, still a 4-star. Mortifi, he is probably S6 now. This is 50 or 60 or something pity. There's the 5-star. That is early. That's perfect. That's what we like to see. And here is Carlotta.
Fate has led you to me. And considering the terms I'm offering, you wouldn't refuse me, would you?
Damn, that is a pretty sick animation. I like that. That is cool. She is a very cool character. But there is our first copy of Carlotta. Now we decide who's going to leave the team. And I think that is going to be Mortifi. Just because the other two kind of serve a purpose. In this current team, Chisha is a main DPS. Alto is a healer / enemy distractor, I guess. One of his skills makes the enemy's target his ghost thing, not our active character. Mortifi's just here for shields and off-field stuff, which I don't use him for. So I'm probably going to run a team that's more like this. Because then we have Chisha, who I can run as the shielding character in a, second DPS or field DPS, that kind of thing. And then Alto to still do the healing and that stuff, with Carlotta being our main DPS. Obviously, you want better supports for Carlotta, but that doesn't exist because this account has no supports. But we now have the Glacio Queen, I guess. I don't know. She looks like she could fit that role pretty well. She has such a gorgeous design. There's just so much going on, and I love it. It's such a cool design. What also looks really cool is her weapon, which I forget what we're up to on Weapon Banner Pity. I don't think we've done any pulls on here except for the free ones, maybe. So I don't expect 20 pity at max. Ooh, new pistol. The Relativistic Jet. That doesn't sound like a word, but I'll take it. Don't know if I'm going to use it on anyone, but new pistol. So yeah, can't hurt. It's an account where we can use pistols. Also, I'm going to start skipping things because otherwise it's going to take too long. That was the worst pull we could have gotten on this account. 2 things we cannot use. However, that is what we can use. Where are you? Here. Boom. Very, very pretty weapon with all the little crystal stuffs, and it looks cool. I like it. Very happy with that weapon. So now, Carlotta, you can also have your signature weapon. We have a lot of 5-star pistols in the account. So now it is back to Carlotta. We want lots and lots of copies of her. And I'm going to remember this time if we have the coral stuff for it. Thank you. I want Chisha. I am not going to buy pulls. I will buy a guaranteed copy of her because I made that big silly with Camellya, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. That was a one and done mistake. This is 20 pity. And we please see a Chisha. That was absolutely perfect timing. Now we're on to 70 pity, I think. There is a 5-star. Please win the 50-50. I would like S1, please. Oh, that's a good sign. It's a pistol, which means Carlotta. Yes. Yes, there we go. There's a bloody massive gun. S1. Endomorphy. That's a good pull. Without Senhua, but that's a really solid pull. I like to see that. I forget what they do, but I'm pretty sure S2 is what you want to look for. That's sort of where she will jump up a lot in terms of damage. So that is at minimum what we want is an S2. There is another 5-star that should be around 70 pity, which is early or around pity. Ooh, thank you. Good. It's around soft pity, I think. Can we win another 50-50? We did get a pistol character, which is another good sign. So, are we going to see S2? Oh my god, you're back? Well, that's Ling Yang again. Wrong Glacio character. Can we get a back-to-back, maybe? No? Okay. Good, we got a weapon for him. That's so incredibly useful. This now brings us onto 40 pity. Can we see early? We do see early. Okay, good. Love it. Love to see that. And it's early in the pool, so it lines up a chance for a double. But there is S2, which is the minimum requirement for resonance chains if you want to see big damage increase with Carlotta. Are we going to see a double, though? Because that'd be pretty cool. A double Senhua. Great, so useful. I was more meaning a double Carlotta. But no, we just get double Senhua. However, that is S2. Good. Love to see it. Now we go for S3. There's more to be S6. 30 pity. This is our last full 10 pull. And we see another Mortifi. Well, let me go in here and buy these because I haven't bought them yet. Now let's spend these. This will give us one more 10 pull, which is going to give us 5-star. Okay, never mind. No, it will not. It will give us a new weapon that we can't use, though. And seeing as I have 7 weapon banner pulls, let's just spend them all on a weapon and get R2, I guess. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool, but I doubt it's going to happen. Well, that now leaves us with 740 Astrites. So let's do these last couple single pulls and see if we can bring home a S3. Are we going to see a Chisha? We do see a Chisha. Awesome. You should be hopefully close to S6 now. This is going to be our last pull. So are we going to see a Carlotta? We do not. Well, that just leaves this. Do we have enough to buy a copy? We do not. How much do we need? Ooh, we're close, actually. Well, I'm not going to buy pulls because that's stupid. I will keep doing some more pulls and we should be able to buy a guaranteed copy. So I'll just do some more farming and we'll do some more pulls on this banner a little bit later. Or I'll do more of the quests and stuff, which is probably what I'll end up doing. I'll just do more quests. Mortifi can grab his 3 resonance chains, bringing him all the way up to S6. That would actually make him better on the team than Chisha because that's a really nice supportive ability. So he might stay on the team and Chisha might get thrown off. Whatever the case, Chisha can also go to S6, which I'm very happy with because that makes her standalone damage hopefully a little bit better. And S6 just kind of increases basic attack damage. It was not incredible, but it will help Chisha's DPS and would actually be good to run the team with Camellya. Not that I would because Senhua does it better, but still, it's an option. Doesn't help our lovely Glacio Queen here though because she wants skill damage. What she also wants and can have is S2, which makes her damage multiplier increase by a very lovely 126%, as well as whatever this does, which I don't think is that big of a thing. S2 is what we want to see. That's our big damage increase. She also has a signature weapon now, so more damage increase from that. I have been farming a lot of stuff because these are the only things I can farm. As you can see, because we have 1,574 of the lowest grade. I should have enough of them for both Carlotta and her weapon, but it's just going to be the stuff that is in Renacita that is going to cause problems for leveling up. We should be able to get this weapon pretty far, I'd say, if not fully maxed out. There we go. This weapon can go all the way up to level 90 straight away, which is very, very nice. Gives us a whopping 72% crit damage. So now it is just the Forte situation, which I need to level her up to do. And then the Echoes, which are going to be the newest set, which I don't have any. So there we go. There is Ascension level 1. So now let's go do some more story. I'll probably do this in my own time because I cut most of it out of the videos anyway. So I'm just going to go finish this main quest. And then once we unlock more of the areas and more of Renacita, then I can farm her boss and the enemies. Welcome back. It is now the next day. I have done a pretty decent amount of the main quest. I think I have about 2 hours left of Act 3. So I've already done about 6 hours or so of quests. But that is now enough of the quest done to actually unlock the areas we need to unlock. So we have her boss unlocked over here. And then we also have her Echoes over here, which I don't actually know how to get because it's not letting me go there and I can't like do the actual tacit field. But I'm not doing that in today's video anyway. That'll be for a future video towards the end of her banner where I can do some more pulls for her. But I do have all of these I need and all of these. So I'm just missing 46 or 47 of the boss drops. So that is what I'm going to be doing now. And then I will have a look at doing her fortes, but we'll get around to that towards the end. For now, we will fight this boss as many times as we need. We get 5. Oh, this is probably going to be a really easy fight. Also, these guys take a minute to reset, which is annoying because I'm used to Genshin already, which resets immediately, and that is so nice. So let me just sit here for a second. In the meantime, Databank has been raised, and our Carlotta can also be raised up to level whatever this is. There we go. I'm going to jump over to our fortes now and level these up as far as we can for the time being. What is going to be a problem is going to be her weekly boss, but it is in the early access mode thing, so I'll just run it probably today so I can get in early and it can reset as much as it needs. So then hopefully when I do a video later on in her banner where I can pull for more and put some echoes on her, I should also be able to get all of those weekly boss drops to then max her out. So then she can join the rest of the team in being fully maxed out. But now we can bring Carlotta up to level 60. That will enable us to do more of her fortes. I haven't actually been farming these enemies. I've just gone and synthesized it because I have so much of just other stuff I've never used. So I can just convert that all into stuff I will actually use, which I love. That was one thing that I love with Star Rail, was being able to do that. So I'm very happy that we can do that in another game. So I have a lot of stuff, mainly these, that I've never used on anyone, but I own a lot of them. So I can just craft them into these ones, which I do need. And while we wait for this boss to reset, let me go to, where am I going? Here. And let's fight this. I have no idea what this boss is and how it correlates to the story. My goodness, it looks cool in here. Well, there we go. That was a slightly difficult fight, but there goes one run of Carlotta's weekly boss. We get 3 drops. I'm pretty sure you need about 17 to fully max out a character. I just checked, you need 20 to fully max out a character. So we will definitely need to do quite a few more runs of this. But I have like 3 or something weeks before the end of Carlotta's banner, which is when I want to get her fully built by. Ooh, that's a piece we could possibly use. Let me try that one out. Let's roll it. Let's see how it goes. We also do have a Glacio damage, which is actually perfect. We're looking for the crits, skill damage, attack, energy recharge. You know what? Crit rate with attack percent, resistance liberation. It could work pretty solid for the time being. If we get like a skill damage, we get a heavy attack. Yeah, it's not the best piece, but it is definitely a good piece for now. I'm also going to roll this piece. We get heavy attack, energy regen, crit rate. Again, I'll roll it to its last version and see what happens. Resistance liberation. That's pretty similar to this piece, but you know, it's decent enough for now. It has some stats. Now let's jump back into this weekly boss and do our last run of it. Then we'll finish off maxing out Carlotta, and then I'll spend the next couple weeks farming echoes. Well, that is quite the difficult boss, but there is all of our runs of that weekly boss for this week. Well, we can now bring Carlotta up to level 70. I'm definitely going to be able to get her up to level 90 today, which is great. I do need a couple more of these, and then I just need more of her boss drops. quite a few more of her boss drops, actually. Well, we can now get all of Carlotta's stuff up to level 5. I could go up to 6, but I'm just going to wait till I don't need any more of these. And I can also get this up to its level as well. I can activate that one. All of this stuff requires the gold or the purple ones, so I'm going to leave them till later. Also, I don't want to chew through all of these yet, but I'm definitely going to spend them on these top things before I spend them on her actual fortes, because these just give us nice buffs and it looks prettier, I guess. I don't know. There's no reason why I'm doing that. I just am. Well, there is run number a lot. That also means we can get Carlotta up to level 80 now. And we should just be missing like 20 or 17 or something, 15 boss drops. How much? 16. So we need another 4 runs probably. Let's get all of her fortes up to level 6, because that's when we're going to start needing the weekly boss drops. Then I'm going to leave those there, and I'll do these top ones first, which I can do now. So let's get that one up. Now we should be able to get all of her fortes, at least these ones, all up to their activated state. Then we can get a couple of these up. We can get 3 more, so it will be her skill, forte circuit, and liberation, I'm pretty sure. So there is her skill up to 7. There is her forte circuit up to 7, and there is her resonance liberation up to 7. So that is as far as we can go for the fortes for the time being. We need more boss drops now, or weekly boss drops. So let me actually swap her on the team now, because she can do something. And Chisha, you are going to get a modification to your build, because while this is a great build for you, we are currently running you as a support-ish character. So you will be taking Mortifi's build. It works. When we use her outro skill, we increase the attack of the next resonator, which will work enough in this team. Actually will work pretty well, because you want to do 4 rotations. We want to do a Carlotta to Carlotta. Boom. Then we switch to our other characters and do all their stuff. I want to do Alto first. Then once we get Chisha's stuff up, then we swap back to Carlotta. We do skill, skill. That'll get her forte thing up. Then we go that one. Do echo. Then if we had her burst up, we'd use her burst. Can we get your burst up? Thank you. Use her burst. Do all the stuff for her burst. Big attack, another big attack, boom. And then massive gun. Do 23k. And then we do a skill to skill. Boom. Outro skill. Redo the rotation again. There we go. Carlotta can go all the way up to level 90. There we go. So that means Carlotta is now level 90. She has her signature weapon at level 90. We ignore that for the time being. Her fortes are good enough for now. We just need more of her weekly boss drops, which I will gather over the next coming weeks. Same with echoes. And she is also S2. Hopefully we can make that S4 this update, because we are currently sitting at a whopping 58 pity. Hopefully then we can get a Carlotta, because we're not guaranteed. But if we do get a Carlotta, that then means we can buy her waveband. And then we can have a S4 Carlotta. And then we can go for S6 on her rerun, because there's not going to be many more pistol characters coming out, I imagine. And Chisha and Mortifi are already S6, so we don't need to pull for them anymore. It's just Alto and Carlotta. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, go check out the last video on pistols only. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Good. Bye.